They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 26-yard line.
On the carry, it's Chubb. And he will lose yardage.
That's what I'd like to see out of this defense. A little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
The Browns on 3rd down. They've been near perfect, 4 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 11. Here's Bridgewater. And he'll be brought down by the Colts.
We said it before the game, and I think it's still apparent. If these guys are going to advance in these plays.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He's got Njoku, his big tight end. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down.
If you're a selfish player and you're throwing the ball, you're cool with the completion. Maybe not so cool with the yardage loss, though, huh?
Yeah, you went backwards on the yardage. It kind of works like a sack for the defense there.
Yeah, it's a really big play for them, right? Able to figure it out, sniff it out, and finish it off.
That's going to set him back 5 yards. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
How about some applause for the...
They begin this drive with Chubb. Shrugs off another. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
So much of the game today, we're looking for hybrid players, guys who can do a combination of jobs. And anyone who plays a strong safety position, now more than ever, is a hybrid type player. Half defensive, make that play. For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
2 minutes to play here in this first half of the NFL playoffs. Coming up at the half, we remind you that we're going to do what we've done all year. We'll get you down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. Coach will have the lowdown of what's going on here in this wild card weekend as we begin the road to the upcoming Super Bowl. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions.
First down, Bridgewater. And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line. Rashawn Gary. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Another try after the first down sack. Bridgewater. He's got a man wide open. It's Landry. And they'll get him to the ground. And he has another first down at the Colts 28. That one goes for 24 yards.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Out of the gun, Bridgewater. And they're going to get him. They bring him down to sack back at the 16-yard line. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. To try again after the sack, Bridgewater. And bringing it in right side here, Beckham. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he get a good head of steam.
This will be caught at about the 5. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeout. They'll try and start this drive in the air. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. Now the Colts will use their 3rd and final timeout as it comes with 22 seconds to go here at half number 1.
2nd and inches at the 35-yard line.
A good down to possibly take a shot, and in fact, they'll come up with an empty backfield on 2nd and inches. He'll rifle this one deep right side, and that's caught inside the 30. And all the way down to the 22-yard line. A huge play that time for the Colts. 43 yards. So we're at So I'm waltzing down Main Street, got an umbrella, just a torrential downpour, and I look. The third quarter starts with a run by Peterson. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
Now the throw pulled in by Anderson.
The pass.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Over the middle, complete. That's Hoover. And he is going to have the Colts first down, although it doesn't appear to be by much. He needed 4, and he got 4 on 3rd down. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down. From the gun, it's a give to Peterson. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
Looking to throw. Dancing to his left. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
And he comes back with one complete. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
On fourth down, they'll try and run for it. And he's got the first down yardage there as he takes it just across midfield. They're able to keep the drive alive, 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. Back to throw now on first down. And a quick throw here that's complete. And he's got this down to the 35. A 14-yard gain for Indianapolis and also move the sticks. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. This is the tight end, Njoku. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short. First down throw for Bridgewater. Quickly into the hands of Beckham. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. From the gun, Bridgewater. He's got Hooper on the short connection. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
To throw again on 2nd down. Bridgewater. He'll get this to Chubb out of the backfield. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on 2nd down.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice short tackle.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Excellent play there on 3rd down. Give them 25 yards. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 down at the 33. To the air again with Bridgewater. Left side, it's Beckham. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
People worry about throwing the out route because often it can get jumped, and that can turn into either an incompletion or an interception. But not on that one. Everything came together, and he catches it and goes over the sideline.
Might have gotten this one down to the 28, and that's all. Only a yard of the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
From the shotgun, it's Bridgewater. And finding the tight end, Hooper. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. They start the drive with Peterson. And he'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that field like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. What a nice job they did.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
A fumble on the play.
Fortunate to get that. Now Chubb. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
And again, it's Chubb. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. Complete. And he is going to have the Browns first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Well, that's how you convert on 3rd down with an explosive gain of 34.
Frankly, I don't know that this defense knows what to do anymore. Just look at their body language out there. The passing game has absolutely been relentless throughout.
Bridgewater now looking to throw on first. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. 3rd quarter, wild card round. Thanks for being along for the playoff ride with us. Here's 2nd and 10. They run. Chubb. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. Down on the field, we've got an injured Colt after that last play. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. On 3rd down, Bridgewater. That's complete. Hooper. He'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds it for the 1st down.
And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. Rashawn Gary able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening.
And that's the 2nd sack of the game, but this player, disruptive in all phases, whether he's going upfield, coming underneath, you name it. He's a big-time guy you have to block.
1 quarter remains for the right to survive round 1 here in the AFC. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. On 2nd and goal, Bridgewater. This will be caught at about the 5. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. On. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Grant Delpit.
Intercepted by the Browns.
That interception may be the exclamation mark on what really all around has been a good performance.
A fantastic performance. They will enjoy film session. Their grade should be very good on this one. And I think the next time the offense gets the ball, I just think about running it and getting the clock done and getting the heck out of here.
And by the way, semantics here, but before the grammar. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Nick Chubb. He scored on the ground and... Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He's going to have the hook up to Ross. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle him after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
He's got his tight end, David Njoku. And he is going to have a Colts first down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Now we've got whistles and a flag. Looked like one of the Colts linemen might have jumped. Expect this from the visiting team when playing indoors, but not the home team.
They're supposed to get all the advantages, right? The home crowd's supposed to help them. They forgot where they were, perhaps.
Here's a first down throw that's complete. Call it a pickup of 7, and it's a second down.
A gain of 7. It's 2nd and 8 at the 40-yard line.
Now a quick slant as the throw is complete. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 40. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Going deep downfield for Ross. And incomplete. An excellent play downfield. Should have been picked off, really. But second down instead.
At the 40-yard line.
Meanwhile, the throw here is complete. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 22-yard line. 19 yards the pickup there. Move the chains.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract. Well, this game is certainly pretty well over. They can go ahead and mark it in the win column, but as a defense, they don't want to get so soft now that everybody just throws the ball all over the place against them, gets big yard.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the fourth quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
To the right side, and he's got Landry complete.
To Jarvis.
That'll be taken in by Anderson. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to it. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 20.
On play action, they'll throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 22-yard line.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Now a throw here, hauled in. And they work this well upfield across the 45. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
46-yard line.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And this one taken in by Cephas. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
Well, I can put my defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout. and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion. Sometimes when you're trying not to give up bigger plays, you don't react as fast as you should on other throws.
Flush to his right. Now he'll pull it down. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. That is now 19-yard gains on back-to-back plays.
Colts, first down.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line. Jordan Elliott forced his way through, drops him for a loss of 10 yards.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front, nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. A good pickup there, 21 yards. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
Automatic first down.
So the face mask moves him closer, and now first and goal. Well, look at this, a tight end carry. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. David Njoku taking it in. And the Colts are able to draw a bit closer. Play action now. Bridgewater. He's got Hooper on the short connection. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect him to run the ball in this situation, Brandon. But with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
The throw over the middle, taken in. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
A gain of 9 yards. First down, Cleveland.
A run for Nick Chubb. And he's got room. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Just what the Browns needed there. Good for a gain of 17. This offensive line starting to win up front. You win that battle in the trenches, you can kind of wear them down here late.
So you bring in the second part to that equation, and that's the big running back, the big bruiser, who can get more than what's blocked and break a few extra tackles and gain yardage.
And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course.
Just second and 10.
On second down, Bridgewater again. And it's caught over the middle. Hooper. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
Bridgewater from the gun on third down. And he'll find a man. That's Landry. And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. 14 yards, and it's a Cleveland first down.
First down, Browns.
They'll throw again. Bridgewater. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked up at the 18. And a very good return as he'll take it all the way up to the 40-yard line. Well, this D, particularly the secondary, has been picked apart at points here tonight. They finally, though, get to the quarterback, get a pick.
And we know this about him. He loves night games, loves the spotlight, loves being the center of attention. I would bet you that he ran off the field almost chuckling to himself. They finally got one. They finally got me.
Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a first down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. this one is incomplete. He was trying to get it to his tight end, David Njoku, and that'll bring up second down.
Williams on the coverage.
Escaping the pressure right. He'll run it. Well, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Nowhere to go downfield, but he's able to get out of bounds and stop the clock here with a first down. Late in the game, defense trying to avoid a big play. He's able to work out of the passing game, turn it into a run, pick up the first, and stop the clock as well.
And you know in this situation, everything is sped up. The intensity, the thinking, everyone's movement. But for a quarterback, he has to continue to do what we call a flatliner. Level in everything he does, read the clock, feel it in the pocket, and go at the appropriate time.
And nearly picked off. Surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but it does get away and it's second down. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. The Colts on third down, 3 for 7 so far in this game. This is 3rd and 10. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. No gain there on the completion. It'll be second down.
83.
He's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. From 4 yards out. And the Colts have got it back to a 1-score game. And all about timing there on that short slant, Charles.
Exactly right. That was timed up so well.
They'll try and wind down some clock with Chubb. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. They run it again with Chubb. 8 yards there on the carry, and now they're left with a much more manageable 3rd and 3. And now we're going to get a timeout defensively. So another stop, 1:50 left in the football game. They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts. He's going to take off with it. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. They'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Back to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down.
3rd down.
He'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete. This defense has watched their lead dwindle. This is where they really need to bow up. They executed well there.
And it's often hard after you've played really well early and then you kind of relax a little bit to step on the gas again. They just did it on the last play. Looks like they want to finish this one off.
They'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. He may try and run for this. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. A good decision in the end to pull it and run, get some 9 yards and a first.
Normally we're talking about a quarterback duel where they're matching each other pass for pass. How about the footwork in this one? Both of these guys running the ball well.
Yeah, they've mixed in the run game. You're exactly right. Now, both coaches might not like how much their quarterbacks have taken off, but another example right there of just good mobility.
Receiver there was Quintez Cephas.
And it's second down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Back to throw. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Nearly intercepted there. That would have been ball game if he had clinched it and caught it. Instead, it gives him one more chance here on 4th down. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. Well, when you're leading in the 4th quarter, that's not the penalty you want.
Not at all, and now your discipline comes into question. Having poise this stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays.
Now it's 1st and 10 after a costly penalty there on 4th down. They'll look to throw again. Looking for the end zone. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. So the pass incomplete in the end zone, but contact and pass interference.
And now where does the ball get placed?
Yeah, at the 1 yard line.
1 yard line. They gave up excellent real estate on that one. That's going to work really, really well for the guys who threw it.
A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. And it's caught. It's a touchdown with zeros on the clock. Extra point will send us to OT.
Well, there's no doubt they just seized the momentum with that one. They can go ahead.
Their season ends here, a tough way to go out.
And the goal was to not just get to the wild card game, which they did, but to win it. And so now, how negative do you look at that? They got there, had an opportunity, and for some teams, they have to lose games like this before they learn how to win them in later seasons.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. So long, everybody.